This is the Louie T Network. The journey is long, and nobody said it was going to be easy. But all we've got is us.
You have any quarterback news for us?
All that believe.
Yes, we do have news. We have announced that Kirk Cousins will be the starter for 2015 moving forward. And I think all three quarterbacks should be commended for their efforts, their willingness to get better. But when it's all said and done, after all the film that we've gone through, all the off-season activity, all the training camp footage, we feel like at this time, Kirk Cousins gives us the best chance to win, and that's where we're going.
When you say for 2015, does that mean barring?
It's Kirk's team.
Welcome, all my fellow Redskin brethren and sister. I am your man and resident Redskins fan, Lou. Thank you for joining me here on the Redskins Rapid React R3 quickly with the 34-20 loss to the New York Jets. This game was so frustrating. The defense goes out. Have you had your daily dose, your daily dietary supplement? Jets got theirs in the first half of vitamin B. Damn it, that boy is awesome. Nobody else played good in this game outside of vitamin B. Nobody. Nobody. Defense, offense. He single-handedly gave us a 13-10 lead in the first half. And the difference in the game was we created 3 turnovers, had good field position for the offense, and all we were able to net was 13 points. That's it. Meanwhile, the second half rolls around, and the Jets turn it up a notch. Kirk throws in just a terrible, and I saw it coming before I said, Kirk, don't throw that. Kirk, don't throw that. He threw it. Reeves was sitting there waiting in the shadows. He baited him into it, and he bit the bait. And I'm at the point now where I'm wanting to believe in Kirk, but I knew this going into the season, and I already told myself that he was a backup quarterback in this league. There's nothing wrong with that. We drafted him to be a backup quarterback, and he's proven to be exactly that. He's a really good, competent backup quarterback in this league. Nothing wrong with that, but he's not a starting quarterback. And I'm fine with that. I still want to see 16 weeks of Kirk Cousins. I'm not swaying from that because there's not a better option on this team. So I still want Kirk in the game, but I realize what we're dealing with. He's not a franchise quarterback. It's extremely frustrating because his turnover was the turning point in this game. If we just punt the football there, the Jets may very well go right down the field and score another touchdown, but at least they would have to work on it and work for it. And Ryan Fitzpatrick would still be at quarterback. So we still got a chance. The running game for us, again, really lackluster. AM looks lost out there. There were cutback lanes, there were opportunities. He's just not seeing the field well. There was one time where we tossed him the football. He didn't have the speed to get to the outside. There were yards there to be gained, and he got tackled short of the first down. The running game is suffering because we don't have the ability to stretch the field deep. And also, we got injuries. I mean, let's be frank here. We got a lot of injuries to key positions. We're going to struggle there anyway, but the defense didn't hold up. They did their job in the first half. They fell the hell apart in the second half. Gave up big gains on the ground to Chris Ivory all game long. I thought we did a very poor job of tackling. Probably our worst tackling game of the season. He was just pinballing off the guys. We had opportunities in the first half. Hell, we had opportunities in the second half. Kirk missed some open receivers in the second half. Guys running free down the field. He made some poor decisions. Pierre Garçon wide open on a crosser. He decides to throw it into triple coverage. He throws a deep ball into double coverage that's picked off. I mean, Kirk Cousins made some really bad decisions. Look, I can live with poor throws, okay? I can't live with poor decisions though, because poor decision making isn't something that usually changes, and that's going to cost you ball games. Poor throws can be corrected. If you made the right decision but made a poor throw, we can fix that. We can go back to the drawing board and we can fix that. But when you don't have it here and you make mistakes that cost your team points in the ball game and momentum, that interception to Reeves, that was it. That was all she wrote. Jets scored on the very next play. Ryan Fitzpatrick takes off, shows the wheels off, gets in the end zone. Game was over right then and there. Game was done. We're so pathetic. We block a punt, we get the touchdown, which is nice. Great job, special teams. We kicked the onside kick, and the third time this year, Dustin Hopkins has kicked a kick that we should have recovered on the onside kick. We got it right in our belly, and Nathan Foster somehow, someway allows Eric Decker to punch the goddamn ball out of his hand. We are pathetic. And so that's the life of being a Redskins fan. You feel like you got a shot against a team that, hey, they're 3-1 coming into this game. They play good defense, but they're not world beaters. You should have a shot. I don't give a damn how many injuries we got. We were in that ball game. We had opportunities, and we throw the game away. And we let the Jets, the goddamn Jets, because the Jets aren't going to make the playoffs this year. I'm telling you right now, Jets aren't going to be a playoffs team. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. Their season is going to take a turn for the worse, and I wanted to help start them, jumpstart that in the right direction. They're going to lose football games because Ryan Fitzpatrick is that quarterback. We let them put up 34 points on us. 34 got their point. The one team that I said, hey, at least we know it's going to be close. We're not going to get blown out in this game. We get blown out because we don't know how to stop the bleeding. When things go wrong for us, we don't have a mechanism, and that's where playmakers step up. That's where playmakers come into play. We don't have enough of them, and the ones that we do have, they're hurting right now. So it's a really bad situation right now. Kirk Cousins isn't the answer at quarterback. Like I said, I still want to roll with Kirk, though. I'm going to roll with Kirk the rest of the season. I'm cool with that because he gives us the best chance to win. But at the end of the day, we're going to fall short because mistakes are going to be made. We don't have enough playmakers. We're dealing with a lot of injuries. We're not talented enough to have the type of mistakes that we make on a consistent basis. Linebackers aren't fitting into their fits correctly. Defensive linemen aren't making plays at the point of attack. It's just frustrating. Trenton Robinson taking poor angles to the football, missing tackles. Deshaun Golson is a human bowling ball. He's knocking his own guys off of players and allowing them to run into the end zone for touchdowns. I mean, it's all bad right now, but hey, it is what it is. I am a Redskins fan, etched in burgundy and gold. My Redskins spirit will never die. My Redskins spirit will never fold until we meet again. Hey, to our beloved Redskins, it's all good, man. Again, you're not going to make me get upset because these are things that I've seen from this team over the last 2 decades, so it's hard for you to get my blood boiling over something that I've come accustomed to expecting. Just a little frustrating because this was a game that was there for the taking, and we gave this game away, and we didn't even put up much of a fight in that third quarter. Our third quarters have been the worst in the league. We gave up another 17 points. Go check the discrepancy between points given up and points scored by the Redskins in the third quarter. You'd be amazed at how bad we've been after halftime. See you next week.
There's plenty more where that came from. While you're here, subscribe to the channel. If you want more Louie T, be sure to follow me on Twitter at InTheLabRoom, or you can like the Facebook page at InTheLabRoom. That's In the Lab Room on Facebook and at In the Lab Room on Twitter. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. The Redskins Report.